Carlos, what happened there with Nimmo on that fly ball?
Yeah, not an easy play, especially in that situation where the winning run is at second base. He's playing shallower than normal, and that's a tough play, especially in left field from a lefty. You know, he's over your head, and like I said, playing in right there is not an easy play.
Did he lose it when he turned to run to a spot? Did he have trouble picking it back up?
I don't know if he lost it or not, but that ball slicing, like I said, from a lefty, and not an easy play, because of where he's at positioning wise. It's not as routine as it looked.
Was Stanek unavailable?
Yeah, he wasn't available today.
Why was that?
Yeah, he's just the way we've been using him, and he wasn't available today.
Given how short you were back there, what are you thinking as that game continues to progress?
Yeah, I mean, you're short, obviously, but with McGill able to go 6 innings after that first inning was huge. Then Waddell comes in and he's pretty much your lone man. He gets 3 outs, and then in the 8th inning, up 1, you don't have many bullets, and that's why I shot Garrett there. The best that I have available against the best hitters there, and then you hopefully get the last 3 outs with Brazovan, and we just made a mistake there to Muncy. But once you're in position to win that game with very little that you had, you just try to go for it.
How tough is that for Brazovan one night after making 36 pitches?
Yeah, he threw 31 yesterday, obviously, and like I said, we went in the game and probably trying to stay away from him, but when you get in that position, and he felt good coming into today, play catch, and we felt good with him using him, obviously. And again, got ahead 1-2 and left too good of a pitcher to a good hitter, and he made him pay for it.
Stanek is physically okay, though?
Yeah, he's fine.
What was McGill able to do after that first inning?
Yeah, I think the slider, the curveball, like the secondary pitches, I think the way he mixed, he kind of speed them up, slow them down with the fastball, the secondaries, and man, after that first inning where, obviously left another good pitch, got behind Muncy, and he was able to hit him for a 2-run homer. For him to go 6 innings, I thought he did a really good job there.
What did Reed do so well in that spot, second and third, nobody out?
Yeah, kept making pitches. Obviously got the ground ball, with the infield in there. That's what you're looking for, and and then got Will Smith there, but got ahead, make them chase, got the ground ball. So for him to come through in that situation was huge too.
Juan has 3 home runs, I think, in 4 games. Is he one? I mean, you guys have continued to say that he's going to turn it around. Are you seeing the signs that you want to see?
Yeah, 100%. Too good of a hitter, and he's continues to put together some good at bats today. Obviously, left on left, got us back in the game. So yeah, he's fine.
How do you describe these games? I mean, there's so much going back and forth and coming down to
intense. Intense games. 2 good teams going at it, fighting every pitch, every at bat, every play. We saw it last night. We saw it today. We saw it back home for 3 games. It was a back and forth, and some really good games. Now we got 2 more here. We've got to get back at it.
I know you're involved in everything, but is there any appreciation of it? It does seem like they're 2 great teams, really.
Yeah. I mean, 2 really good teams playing really good baseball. Like I said, back and forth. We got down, we punched back, then we get to the 9th inning, then they punch back. Muncy obviously, but yeah, a lot of good players on the field, and it's the big leagues, right? So yeah, you appreciate that obviously when you got so many superstars performing at their best. So yeah, we got 2 more.
I mean, they got 4 Hall of Famers in that lineup, in that starting lineup today.
We got quite a few here too.
Yeah, but 4. That's a lot.
Yeah, we know they're good. We know they're good. So, but we're not gonna back down.
Brendan, what happened on that fly ball?
Yeah, we were played in to try and be able to throw them out if they got a base hit. And as soon as he hit it, I knew it was hit well. Put my head down to get back towards the fence. When it went over the left shoulder. When I looked up, it was still over the left shoulder, and I guess now my right when I was looking over. And then I checked the wall real quick and put my eyes back up, and it had moved to the other shoulder. So by that time, there's not enough time to recover. It acted a little bit differently than what I'm used to, but sometimes that happens in the game. So it was unfortunate. Would have loved to have made that play. Have 2 outs and a chance to get out of there and go and try again. But unfortunately, sometimes that happens. Sometimes the ball doesn't go the way you think.
How do you think the way you're not used to? You mean just the way it was tailing?
When I looked back, it was still over this shoulder. And in the time that I went and I like took a small glance at the fence to kind of just check where I was and back, it had already gone quite a bit over that way. So that means it had some pretty good side spin, which I know Freddie's balls do that, but I was not obviously prepared for how much that one went at the end. Normally it's a more gradual kind of slice for a lefty. That one happened pretty sharply, pretty quickly. So like I said, by the time I saw it again, it wasn't there, and it was over the other shoulder, and it was quite a bit away from me. I was probably 15 feet on the other side of me, so I didn't have enough time to put the foot in the ground and make up the play.
But you had a read on it. You didn't lose it in the lights or anything like that?
No. I had a read on it. In fact, I thought I was going to, as long as it was staying in the park, I thought I was going to make a play on it. But I knew I had to get back quick because we were playing in for the base hit. So I thought I was going to be able to make a play on it. I had a read on it, but it did something. It just did what I didn't think it was going to do there at the end. I didn't think it had enough time to move that much. So I have a lot of years of experience that tell me, kind of like the reactions of these things, and that one was kind of like out of my reaction. I was very surprised to find it on the other shoulder. So obviously, very unfortunate time for that to happen.
What's the intensity level just been like of these past 2 games and the 3 games that before?
Yeah, no, it's been awesome. It's been playoff type atmosphere. Dodger Stadium's been rocking. It's been a lot of fun. So it's unfortunate when a game like that ends on a play like that, because it's been so good and such high intensity and good baseball. But that's the way it goes sometimes.
Yeah, the games have been a fun challenge, I think. Building a rivalry here with the Dodgers.
Yeah, for sure. I definitely think so. New York and LA, and we obviously met in the NLCS last year, and we would love to do that again. It's 2 great teams going at it. People always love that. I mean, I love it. It's what we play for. It's really, really fun to play in these games. It's really fun to watch them, I'm sure, as well. And this is what you want in sports.